Welcome to day 299 of TFIF 365. And I saw a story yesterday that reminded me and thus confirmed why I've made this commitment to hold tech to its promises it made to me 10 years ago when I entered this space in 2014. And so many of us of differentiation, equity, inclusion, innovation, of opportunities to create cheaply in ways that we couldn't, particularly the most vulnerable, couldn't do without technology, right? It was a promise of evening the playing field, of ensuring that everybody had access to the same things. And that utopia that they sold us, they bailed on. And this story yesterday is one of the reasons why I'm committed to this, why I am about to rain hail down on this space. You either figure out how to shift to a more equitable, inclusive, innovative policies, procedures, and processes, or you will be left behind, because we are creating alternatives. So the story I saw yesterday was heartbreaking. So there's a content warning here that it's about suicide. So the content warning is about suicide. If you need to end this now until tomorrow, peace. So I'll pause. Okay. For those who stand around, I saw a report yesterday that broke my heart. A 14-year-old young boy committed suicide because he fell in love with a Game of Thrones chat box. This is why I've said countless times, I cannot count how many times, that tech is not neutral nor apolitical, and that is the first tenet of understanding how to build tech that is inclusive, that is equitable, that is also innovative and profitable. We have to stop treating tech as if it is neutral, as if the things we put out in the world, the processes, the services and products we build, we share with the world, do not have a fucking impact. And we need to stop fucking experimenting on society. This is not fucking graduate program where you have to go and get, your research approved by the ethics committee. Folks aren't doing that now, and we're just experimenting on a society that has no idea that it's being manipulated, no idea that this shit is designed to tap into that dopamine. And so I'm addicted to it. I admit that. But I'm also a person who has the skills and knowledge to understand how some of this shit is designed. Some of this shit I'm still learning about. This young boy committed suicide because he fell in love with a chatbot that it started off casual stuff. It had him performing sexual acts, and then I think it broke up with him or something. I didn't get the whole story, but the fact that and I'm sure this is not the only story out there, because so many of these young people don't understand. Well, fuck that. So many people are using, first of all, let me digress. There is no such thing as AI. There is no such thing as artificial intelligence. These computers are not artificially intelligent. They're not learning. What it is an algorithm, and what they're doing is combining so much information, and they are making predictive answers. Are giving you predictive, like based on all the stuff that's on the internet, this is the answer it should be. And what they're finding out is the more they use it, the more data they give it, the more apt it is to be incorrect. These things are not learning as humans would learn. When I learn something, I noodle it in my brain, and then I go practice and see if what I learned matches what I did. That's what I did. Profit Without Oppression, the book, is my theory. The Future is Free, or TFIF 365, is my practice to test my theory. We keep fucking experimenting on society without any ethical considerations or even consequences. And we really just have to stop doing that. So I just really want to just bring that to your attention as another reason why I'm committed to making tech I'm not looking for utopia. Because you can't have utopia when we're talking about multiculturalism, because no one agrees on the same shit. So utopia to me could be a hellscape for somebody else. So I'm not looking for utopia. What I'm looking for is a collaborative experience that raises the majority of people, that assists, helps, nurtures, supports the majority of folks. And the few that aren't supported, it's usually because they're so above all of this. Because the bottom line is, and you see it all the time, when you help the most vulnerable, everybody else flourishes, everybody else benefits. I'm not going to say flourishes, because that might be people like, oh, that's hyperbole, but everybody else benefits. No one is harmed when children are taken care of. No one is harmed when people eat. No one is harmed when those unhoused people who are looking for housing get housing. No one is harmed by that. No one. Actually, it benefits, because now you have people building housing for those people who want to be housed. You have people who want to take care of your kids being paid to take care of your kids. So we really, really have to counter the narrative that, first of all, this shit just happened, and second of all, that tech is fucking neutral, because it is not. So until tomorrow, peace. Become a sustaining sponsor at kimcreighton.com/support-the-work and help make this work happen.